Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to be installing the Diveplanes from ZL1 Addons for the LT and RS model Camaros, 6th generation. Now this is my second time installing these because the first time one actually fell off, and check out my last video to see how. It was nothing wrong with the Diveplane, it was all my fault. So check that out if you want to see and avoid my mistake, but I will also let you know in the video what not to do to avoid that. So everything you're going to need is going to be right here: a drill, some rubbing alcohol, electric tape, or any kind of tape really. I'll let you know why in a minute. The Diveplanes, the bag with all the screws and everything in it that comes with it, a Phillips screwdriver, and then it's a T15 star bit. And you're going to want to start by taking the rubbing alcohol and cleaning the surface where the sticky tape sticks to. And then to get started, you don't have to lift the car or anything. All you have to do is turn the wheels facing the inside of the car, depending on what side you're doing. So this side we're going to start with. Turn the wheels in that way. And that's just to make room right here, because you're going to have to remove one of these screws to get this little flap thing open. So you're going to take the T15 star bit, and right behind this turn signal is a bolt right there. You're going to take that out. So once you get that screw out, you can pull this piece away like this, and it will expose a little screw right up here. So right where the body panel separates right here, if you just follow this along, there's a little piece right here. Barely see it, but there's a screw in there, and all you gotta do is unscrew that. This is one thing I forgot: you're gonna need a 9/32 socket to get that bolt screw thing. So once you get that bolt out, screw bolt, whatever, you're gonna come over here and get the metal plate that holds the Diveplane in right here. So it's gonna go in like this, and then it's gonna be slanted on an angle facing towards that way, because the Diveplane's gonna swoop down like that. Then since you removed that bolt screw, this is going to be able to move the two body panels, and then you're going to slide this in between there, and then use the same screw you just took out and put it through here. So these parts can move now, so you're just going to peel them apart, slide this in there, and then make sure the hole in there lines up with the hole from the screw you just took out. Then you're going to take it, put it back in going down, and you're done with that part. And it takes some trial and error to try to get it aligned perfectly, but just keep working at it, it's not too hard. And you can also put the star bit screw back in there if you'd like. Alright, so we're all set with this part, and this is where you should be at this point. Just with this little metal piece sticking out right here like that. And you can kind of adjust it too if you need to a little bit. It moves back and forth. And what you're going to need now is the little screw and nut that it comes with. They look like this. And then the actual Diveplane itself. So we're going to start by putting the screw through this top part of the Diveplane, and then putting the screw through the hole on the metal part we just put on, and then putting the nut on the back and screwing that together. Once you get that all in place, it should look like that. And then the Diveplane will be held on just by this top part, and this will still be loose. And this is where the tape comes into play that I mentioned. So if you were to screw these in, and then for some reason there was no gap right here, you'd want to line this with tape so that if it touches the paint, it doesn't scratch it. And this actually works really well. Being there is a gap, I won't have to put tape there. But when I had this side on earlier, it was touching the paint, and it did scratch it a little bit. So if you think it's going to scratch the paint, I would put tape on there just to be safe. And at this step, there's going to be the two blocks under here that are being held on with that screw and that screw, and there's sticky tape on those, so you're going to want to stick it down to the car where you want to have it. Then after that, you're going to want to come inside here, and you're going to have to drill with the drill bit they give you, and then screw in a screw right there. So unfortunately, I don't know where the screw is to put into that one. After the one dive plane fell off, everything kind of got a little messed up. So you're just going to take the drill bit they give you, in your drill obviously, and drill a hole right there. There's actually already a hole there, so you're just going to drill through it. And it's going to go into this plastic bezel right here. And then you're going to just thread the screw in right there. And after that's done, you're going to want to take out these screws right here, and then take the drill bit, and there's going to be the exposed holes. You just drill through both of those and then put the screw in as well. So we're just taking out both of the little screws in there. And your dive plane will actually stick on, but I already used this once, so it's not sticky anymore. And once both of those are out, there's going to be the hole, and you're just going to drill into the bumper. And the holes from drilling are really small, so it's not a big deal. In the bag you get, you're going to get 4 kind of longer screws, and that's what's going to hold the dive planes on. There's going to be 2 on this one and 2 on the other. And I can tell you, you're going to want to drill and screw these in because the sticky tape does hold, but I was on the highway a lot with mine before I did this, and it ended up falling off. So it's worth it to just drill these in. Okay, so yeah, that's held on a lot better than the tape. And that's pretty much it. So you have one down, and the other side is exactly the same, just mirrored. So I won't show you guys that, but here's what it looks like. It's very good, especially with the splitter. So yeah, it's a very clean and easy install. You just follow the directions that I gave you, and it should work out good. Like I said, make sure you drill it because the sticky tape doesn't hold on forever. And ZL1 Addons actually says that in the description, so I should have listened, but I was actually on the way to buying a drill bit because I didn't get one in the kit at first, and that's when it fell off. So it all could have been avoided, but ZL1 Addons actually sent me a new bracket for free, asked me if the dive planes were okay, and they helped out a ton. They actually called me, so thank you guys. If you enjoyed the video and it helped you out, subscribe, and I plan on making a lot more videos, so stay tuned. I'll see you guys.